And he wanted me to dunk, and I was like, I can't dunk. But Billy could actually dunk, but he didn't want Billy to dunk. He wanted me to dunk. Hi, I'm David Duchovny, and Esquire has asked me to watch some clips of my career. I really hate watching myself, but let's do this.
Fox.
And I even made my parents call me Mulder.
I don't recall what, I know it's from the X-Files. I don't know, it's early season. I don't know what show that is, but it's sweet. It was very difficult. It was hard work. Not that acting is ever truly hard work, but the hours, 14, 16 hours a day in tough weather, a lot of outdoor night shoots, wintertime in Canada, in Vancouver, not so bad, but tough, physically very demanding, and therefore emotionally demanding at some level too. So it was really like a marathon back then. But, you know, that kid there, he can handle it.
I pitched in college.
Okay, so that's a crazy stunt. I do recall that a little bit. I think we had to go back and shoot that stunt. It was pretty complicated, as you can see. This was very early too. That's pre-X-Files, and that was a fun movie for me to do. It was just, I felt good to be like a working actor in LA at that point. I felt like I was getting somewhere.
When I talk to a man, like you, if you're nice to me or you give me something, I want to give you something back.
My voice is higher. You know, that's my first time on camera, really, and it's improvisational, so I'm gonna forgive myself. But yeah, I look awful green, not in color, but in experience-wise. Well, I was grateful to Henry Jaglom, whose film it is, who's the character there with me. Grateful for him for giving me a chance, and nervous. I mean, I didn't know if any of it would work. I didn't know if I'd disappear on film or whatever. I was just all an adventure.
But why male models?
You serious? I just told you that a moment ago.
It's funny because this stuff lasts, you know, and when I did that, it was just like 2 days maybe. You know, I didn't think much of it, and then the movie actually came out shortly after 9/11, so it was not a hit. People weren't actually going to the movies yet. Certainly not kind of absurd comedies like this. So this movie's got a great afterlife. You know, it became, I guess, some kind of a classic through video, back when there was video. Ben became a friend through that, and loved working with him, being directed by him. And I knew that this guy was kind of a straight guy, but that would be the funniest version of this guy, would be to play him like he was in a different movie, like he was in a thriller.
Yes, thank you. That's a, what do you call it?
Jeff Goldblum himself has given me high marks on this. I feel good about it. And when you do SNL, you have a big meeting with Lorne and all the cast members, and the cast members pitch you ideas that they might want to write sketches for. And at the end, they ask you, or Lorne asks you, do you sing or dance? Are you doing any imitations that you like to do? And for some reason, I said, Jeff Goldblum, even though I don't really do a Jeff Goldblum, I'd never really done one. I just felt I could do it. And even just when I went out there, I didn't really know what I was doing. It's kind of like just more like a feeling, and just hoping that the mannerisms would follow. I guess I was ballsy enough to think I could just kind of think like Jeff Goldblum and go out there.
How many chicks are chicks in general? 4, 8, 10, 12, 20?
Oh, that's hard to watch.
What do you call them when they're all clumped together? Gaggle? Phalanx?
I'm acting opposite Billy Wirth there, who I actually went to high school. We were actually on the basketball team together. Yeah, that's Zalman King, who was really wonderful to me. He's the director of that. And Zalman was really, tried to inspire me with a lot of confidence. He was a very enthusiastic guy. That was really nice for me at that point, for somebody to be enthusiastic about me. And he wanted me to dunk, and I was like, I can't dunk. But Billy could actually dunk, but he didn't want Billy to dunk. He wanted me to dunk. I think we used like a little trampoline for me to dunk.
What is...
Is it drafty in here?
It is... What are you doing? What is wrong with you? It's called a sport, actually.
Gary and I had come up with this idea for me to have a crush on him, which was kind of like, it's kind of cliche now, the man crush and all that, but time traveled back then, and it wasn't kind of everyday parlance like it is now. So it's just something we milked. We just kept on going after this idea that I had some kind of sexless crush on, which is funny because that would pretty much describe my feelings for Gary.
You know, there's always something about every damn one of you. There's a smile, a curve, a secret. You ladies really are the most amazing creatures.
Yeah, Californication. That's Embeth Davidtz, who I really loved working with. Great actress, great person. It's a fun show to do. It's fun to go to work and try to make people laugh, even though that's not a particularly funny scene.
Remember that show, Pimp My Ride? That was a blast. I love that show. He seemed like such a cool dude, such a gentleman. You ever bump into him at any of your showbiz things?
I'm talking about Exhibit, I guess, there. Yeah, this was like a running gag that my character, Arnold, who's a podiatrist, has this kind of low-key obsession with Exhibit. I had worked with Exhibit on the second X-Files movie, and I went and I just Googled and got a picture of me and Exhibit, and I showed it to Kenyon. He was blown away. He had no idea. So it might seem like they're making some kind of meta joke, but it was just serendipity. Thanks for watching with me. That actually wasn't that bad, so let's do it again sometime.